What does the future hold for Webhead? Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 5 theories about Spider-Man: Far From Home. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we'll be looking at popular opinions as to what the title for the Spider-Man sequel, Far From Home, as revealed by Tom Holland, means for the upcoming movie and its plot and setting, as well as general fan predictions. Warning, this will contain spoilers from Avengers: Infinity War. Number 5. Exactly what we've been told / led to assume.
Is that where you're gonna sit?
Yeah.
Is it your first time on a private plane?
My first time on any plane. Should it be making that noise?
Even before we learned the title of the film, we heard from Marvel head Kevin Feige in April 2018 that the sequel to Homecoming would see our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man move outside of his neighborhood for more of a globe-trotting adventure. With the reveal of the title Far From Home, this still works. Feige said that Peter Parker will be traveling to other parts of the world, and so, based on the fact that our intrepid webhead is still in high school, many have assumed that this will be as part of a field trip or summer vacation. It might not be the most exciting explanation, but it certainly feels like the most realistic.
As you know, we made it out alive, and that's the important thing. I couldn't bear to lose a student on a school trip. Not again.
Number 4, the introduction of new spider people.
They stopped.
It's no secret that Sony is trying to create their very own Spider-Verse to piggyback on the revived success of the character now that he's joined the MCU. There's been a lot of talk of villain-centric spin-offs, but if they're really looking to cash in, introducing more spider-themed characters might be their best bet. Spider-Gwen would be awesome, but given that Gwen Stacy hasn't been introduced yet, it might be a stretch. A character named Cindy was identified as one of Peter's classmates in the film, however, and that's gotten people talking about Cindy Moon, aka Silk, a hero who was bitten by the same spider as Peter in the comics. Or how about Miles Morales?
One thing I know for sure, don't do it like me. Do it like you.
Number 3, a Venom crossover.
What the hell are you?
We are Venom.
The Amazing Spider-Man 2 taught Sony a harsh lesson in the dangers of stuffing too many characters into one film. So they might prefer to take things nice and slow this time around, introducing one new character at a time. With Venom coming out in 2018, well before Far From Home, some fans are speculating that the latter film's title could allude to Parker visiting another major US city, San Francisco. Why San Francisco? In the comics, Venom / Eddie Brock winds up moving to San Francisco and becoming the city's lethal protector. It would be nice to see Sony make up for past mistakes with a worthy crossover between the two characters.
The suit! You gotta take it off!
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you?
Number 2, Shattered Dimensions.
Nice! Don't get me wrong, your illusions are nifty, but if you ask me, they could use a little more kick.
Given Spider-Man's propensity for crossing over into alternate realities in the comics, video games, and animated series, some have suggested that Spider-Man could be going even further from home than the planet Titan by traveling to another dimension or time. For comic book fans, this would be a real treat, bringing to the big screen numerous incarnations of the Webhead who are unlikely to ever get a cinematic adaptation of their own. Of course, with the animated Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse coming out, this seems unlikely. Alternatively, with Mysterio as the alleged villain, it could also be a mental / fabricated trip to surreal planes, as orchestrated by the master illusionist.
Come on, Misty, time to drop you off at Supervillain Daycare.
Thank you, Spider-Man. You should be proud to know your legacy is being upheld across time and space.
Number 1 is a journey through the afterlife. Avengers: Infinity War did not end well for the Avengers, but the death of Peter Parker was particularly heartbreaking. Though it's unlikely that Marvel would be willing to leave so many important characters dead, Parker specifically needs to come back sooner rather than later. What if Far From Home, at least for part of its running time, explored Spidey's otherworldly time in the afterlife? This is an interesting theory that can work with many of the others already discussed. By acknowledging his death, the film could take a deep dive into the emotional damage / mental strain that must have left him with. Spider-Man Afterlife might seem like a stretch, but it's certainly compelling.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.